The fog was thick and heavy, blanketing the small coastal town of Ravenwood in an eerie silence. The moon's feeble attempt to pierce through the dense mist only added to the town's somber atmosphere. The townsfolk had always lived in fear of the sea, for they knew the tales of the monstrous creature that lurked beneath its depths, the dreaded Kraken. Legend had it that the Kraken was a behemoth of unimaginable proportions, with tentacles that could crush ships and a hunger for human flesh. The mere mention of its name sent chills down the spines of even the bravest sailors. And on this particular night, the Kraken had awakened from its slumber, ready to wreak havoc on the unsuspecting town. In a small cottage nestled on the outskirts of Ravenwood, a young woman named Amelia sat by the fireplace, her hands trembling as she clutched a worn-out journal. The journal had been passed down through generations of her family, each one adding their own accounts of encounters with the Kraken. Amelia's heart pounded in her chest as she read the chilling entries, her mind filled with tales of terror and tragedy. Suddenly, a loud crash echoed from outside, causing Amelia to jump in her seat. She rushed to the window, peering through the fog, her eyes widening in horror as she saw the colossal silhouette of the Kraken rising from the sea. Its massive tentacles thrashed about, tearing through buildings and sending debris flying through the air. The town's screams of panic and despair filled the night, drowning out the crashing waves. Determined to face the creature that had haunted her family for generations, Amelia grabbed her father's old harpoon and made her way towards the chaos. The streets were littered with debris, and the stench of fear hung in the air. Amelia's heart raced with each step she took, her mind filled with a mixture of dread and determination. As she approached the shoreline, Amelia's eyes met the Kraken's fiery gaze. Its eyes were filled with a malevolent hunger that sent shivers down her spine. With a surge of adrenaline, she hurled the harpoon towards the beast, its sharp tip finding its mark and sinking deep into the Kraken's flesh. The creature let out a deafening roar, its tentacles flailing in pain. But the Kraken was not so easily defeated. It retaliated, sending a massive tentacle crashing towards Amelia. She narrowly dodged the attack, her heart pounding in her ears. With each passing moment, the battle between the courageous young woman and the monstrous Kraken intensified. Amelia fought with every ounce of strength she possessed, evading the Kraken's attacks and striking back with relentless determination. The town's remaining residents watched in awe and disbelief as she bravely faced the creature that had plagued their nightmares for generations. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, Amelia delivered a final blow to the Kraken, piercing its heart with the harpoon. The creature let out a blood-curdling screech before collapsing into the sea, its monstrous form disappearing beneath the waves. As the fog began to lift and the town slowly emerged from the ruins, the townsfolk gathered around Amelia, their faces filled with gratitude and awe. She had not only saved their lives, but had also vanquished the legendary Kraken that had haunted their nightmares. From that day forward, the town of Ravenwood celebrated Amelia as their hero, the one who had faced the Kraken and emerged victorious. But deep down, Amelia knew that the legend of the Kraken would forever be etched in her family's history, a reminder of the horrors that lurked beneath the surface of the sea.